Hey guys, welcome back to the ChopperFett channel. I am Brett, and today we're going to do something a little different. Two things different. One, I am not going to be on a motorcycle at all today. And two, this entire episode is being shot on an iPhone 10. I just want to show people you don't have to have fancy equipment in order to make a YouTube channel. What we're going to do today though is detail my wife's Sportster. It needs some really bad paint correction. So that's what we're going to do today. Take you through my step-by-step. Again, what I'm doing is going to be maybe completely different from anyone else, so take that with a grain of salt. I am not a professional detailer, but let's go and get that intro rolling, and let's see if we can do anything with this. Roll it. All right, so we do have the tank now cleaned with the quick detailer. I don't recommend using quick detailer normally if that's how you're just trying to wipe down your bike. There's too much sediment and whatnot can lead to the swirls that are on there. So only use it if you know it's just a spot shine. I just don't like using it for cleaning the bike start to finish, I guess. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go with some cutting agents from Chemical Guys. I'm going to use an orange pad first, see what that does for us. I'm going to do this in small sections just to make sure what I am doing is actually being effective or not. So I'm going to set up a time lapse here. Not sure if the iPhone could handle that. And we'll see what happens. Uncharted territory. All right guys, so we just hit it with our first pass with the V36 from Chemical Guys. Not bad for a first pass, I must say. I'm gonna go ahead and flop this around to the 4K, but you'll see there's already a lot less surface swirls on there. I'm gonna go over it a couple more times. I think I gotta get a little bit more aggressive with it. I was only using a speed setting of 3. Just because I wanted to kind of test it out first. I didn't want to go too aggressive to start with. So go ahead and I'll pan over here now. We'll compare it to how we were looking before. We've done 3 passes now. There's a lot of deep scratches on this thing, but I think we're getting there. I think 4 is going to be where I'm going to call it good for this bike. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I mean, it's looking a ton better. So let me get into that nice bright harsh LED light. And so you can see there's still some in there, And really, the iPhone is actually overexposing things slightly as well. It doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and post a picture over here as far as what it actually looks like in my view anyway. But we'll go one more pass on it, and then we'll get to the next step. Basically, I'm just going to go ahead and do the tank, because if you can do the tank, you can do the fenders, you can do all the other painted parts on there. It's the same process all over. Again, work on small sections, take your time. That is the toughest part for me, is taking my time. So much I want to just rush through and get that good result. Can't do that when you're detailing, guys. So I think what I'll go ahead and do, guys, I'm gonna put the 4th coat on, and then I'm gonna do 4 coats on either side of the tank as well, just to get it out of the way. Again, the process is the same all the way through for each shade of wax that you're putting on. So I don't want to bore you guys with time lapse after time lapse, so I'm going to kind of cut it up and make it so this is a quick, not overly complicated approach to it. So let's get to it. All right, guys, welcome back to day number 2. Kind of slept on the status of the tank, and I'm really happy with the result. I'm gonna try something else though, because there are still some swirling in the paint itself. Again, the bike's 14 years old. I probably could have got a little bit tougher compound to start with, like the V32 or V34 from Chemical Guys, but again, I didn't want to go too terrible on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit more aggressive pad today and see if that helps it at all. If not, I'm just saying, count my losses and actually just move on, because it does look a million times better than it did. So we'll go ahead and see if this changes anything, and then we'll move on to the next set of polish, and then the top that we're going to do. We'll hopefully get that all done right now in this video for you. So let's get to it. Okay, so hitting it with the slightly more aggressive pad seems to have done a little bit more work. And man, guys, I do apologize for how harsh the lighting is. Again, I'm shooting this with the iPhone, so I don't have as much control over the lighting. And that LED light that's up above there, it's not that harsh. Like if you're looking at this with your naked eye, it looks really, really good. So I think we're gonna go. All right, so we got the V36 is now completed. We're about to move on to the V38, which is a optical grade final polish. So hopefully this will take out any sort of hazing that could be left behind. I don't really see much hazing, but I won't really know until I actually put this on whether that's true or not. Again, probably should have started with the compound on this bike, but it's okay. It's gonna look, again, a bajillion times better than where we started. And wow, that light's bright. So I did just go ahead and switch out the pad. You can kind of see it back there. It's now a blue pad. You do want to make sure you are using the appropriate pad. So I think a blue pad on some other brands is a more aggressive pad. And the brand that I have is just some cheapo Amazon. They're actually a little bit softer. So again, you want to make sure you're not using your most aggressive pads at the end. You want to make sure you start with the most aggressive and kind of work your way up. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw a coat or two of this on, and we'll see what happens. Then we're almost done with the tank, but we'll fast forward to the end. You'll see the full bike result. All right, we got the polish on for the V38, and okay, I don't know if I can tell the difference or not. I don't want to sell you guys on something I'm not sure of, but it's clean. It's a clean front fender, that is for sure. But what we're going to do now is try a new product. It's called Flowgenics. Blue Black & Doyle had purchased this, and kind of gave me the inspiration to give it a shot. So let's go ahead and get to it and figure out and see what the stuff's all about. Well, now that the bike is completely paint corrected, well, as much as it's gonna get, we can put this on top. Then in theory, it's supposed to be scratch resistant, etc. You should be able to use this to clean it going forward. And the more you use it, the more it should build up and build up. Again, it could be all commercials and hypotheticals, but let's see what happens. All right, guys, we got it all done. She is looking mighty fine back there. There we go. So let's kind of take a look and give you my final thoughts. So I felt like the Chemical Guys products did really, really good. Considering I didn't have a compound, it got out a ton of light scratches and swirls. Is it perfect? No. If I would have gone with a little bit tougher compound, I think I could have gotten it a little bit better. But when we ride these bikes a lot, they look great. Or at least hers looks great. Mine needs some work still. As far as the review of the Flowgenics goes, you know, it's not a bad product. But if you do have a lot of heavy swirls and scratches in your paint, I go ahead and recommend go ahead and get it corrected before applying this stuff. Because all you're going to be doing is essentially sealing in those light scratches and swirls, which I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to see that. But it does really a good job. I did just do my fender on my Dyna just to see what it would do. It cleans it up, but it leaves the scratches behind. It's fine though. So guys, I hope you had a very good time. The Porter Cable detailer polisher, so easy to use. Really a novice could use it. Just make sure you're taking your time. And guys, you can have your bike looking just like this thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you on the next dark side, as this is the way. ChopperFett out.